Hello everyone, welcome back to this channel. Today I want to show you why Stellantis is a dying automotive company in America today. One of the main reasons why Stellantis, Ram, Dodge, Chrysler are having a problem selling cars today is because about 2 to 3 years ago, when automakers were having a hard time manufacturing cars, every dealership was adding markup to their cars. And after car manufacturing have come back to normal production level, you would think that people will stop or dealership will stop with all the markup nonsense, but they have not stopped. So if you look at this one that we are looking at right now, which is Hellcat wide body with an MSRP of $96,718, you will see that they have added over $25,000 to the MSRP, making it about $122,217, which is very ridiculous because this was a really great selling car and it was for a long time. So Ram or Dodge, they're going to stop producing the Charger with the V8. So they're trying to get as much money as they want from these cars. And people who really wanted to buy all these cars, they have decided they don't want to be paying more than these cars are worth. Another reason why Ram and other Stellantis brands are not selling is because these SUVs and trucks are overpriced. For example, this Ram 1500 Laramie cost about $75,015, which is a lot for a full-size pickup truck. People who really want trucks want like cheap trucks that they can use for work every day, not luxury trucks that are overpriced. Another example of SUVs that are overpriced is this Grand Wagoneer, which is a really nice family full-size SUV. This one is the Series 3. This one costs over $111,000. People really do not want to be paying that much for a Jeep. Now, don't get me wrong, this is a very luxurious SUV with some of the best sound system in the world, which is Macintosh sound system. But the fact that this is a Jeep, right? People will always look at it and say, well, Jeep is not a luxury automaker. So people will prefer to go buy like BMW X7 because you get more for your money, because BMW is a non-luxury car brand. Another problem that is affecting Stellantis in America is the problem they are having with some of their reliability. For example, this Jeep 4xe, which is a hybrid, have been having some problems with some serious recall. Now, other automakers have problems with recall, but because people who buy Jeep buy it because it's an American iconic brand and people are loyal to the Jeep brand. One thing that Jeep have done is that they have kept producing like more and more expensive car, and people really do not want to pay the ridiculous high prices that Jeep is trying to make people pay for all this SUV. Now, if you look at this Jeep Wrangler today, what has really changed? Not a lot, and that is why people have been loyal and stayed with this brand. Now Jeep or Stellantis have to pay the price for trying to gouge people with high prices on some of these SUVs and trucks. Talking about SUVs that is too expensive, this one that we are looking at right now is a Willys, and this one costs $62,010. That's because this is the 4xe, which is a hybrid Jeep Wrangler. So do you think you will pay $62,100 for this Jeep Wrangler, or you would choose to go buy a different SUV? Another reason why Stellantis is having a hard time selling cars in the United States today is that they have decided not to innovate. So for example, this is the Chrysler Pacifica. This is the only Chrysler that is currently on sale in the United States today. The other Chrysler that was also on sale was the 300, but that one they discontinued in 2023. So this is the only Chrysler that they are currently offering. And even though this is the hybrid, this one is having some serious problem, which is keeping people away from it. And it's been on sale for a few years now, and it needs a new refresh, but they have decided not to do anything about it. But they might be coming out with a new refresh. So these have to compete with Toyota Sienna, the Kia Carnival, and the Honda Odyssey. And the Toyota Sienna is outselling this right now, even though this one, when it was first introduced, actually was outselling the Toyota Sienna. Another reason why Jeep and other car brands are having a hard time selling cars is because the interest rate is so high. So if you are buying a car today, you are going to pay a lot on interest, especially if your credit is not very good. For a $30,000 car or a $40,000 car, you might end up paying over $700 to $800 for a $40,000 car, which is a ridiculous price. That is because cars are too expensive and people really cannot afford all these expensive trucks and SUVs that they are producing. Another reason why Stellantis is having a hard time is that the US economy, even though it says it's growing, the US economy is dealing with some serious inflation and people are actually losing their jobs. For example, I live in the Seattle area where there is a lot of tech jobs and people keep losing their jobs. That is causing a lot of uncertainty in the automotive industry today. Another reason why Stellantis is dying in the US is because of their EV ambition. Now, they said in a few years they are going to stop producing internal combustion engine, and in America people need their internal combustion engine, especially for the trucks, right? There is a lot you do with internal combustion cars or trucks like this. For example, this Cummins diesel, there is a lot you can do with them that you cannot do with electric trucks. Now, they are going to stop producing any V8 trucks and with time transition to electric cars and trucks, which I think if they don't transition properly here in the US, that is going to be the end of Ram, Chrysler, Dodge, and all the different American brands that is under Stellantis, which is very sad, unless they decide to sell all these American brands to other automakers who will be willing to produce the kind of cars that people really want and transition in a way that would not make people angry. Another thing I will add to this is that Stellantis doesn't understand the American market. It's a European conglomerate with over 14 different brands, which includes Fiat and other automakers. So they really don't understand the American market, and they have decided to do things their own way, which is different from the way things are done in America. Cars that are sold in Europe will not sell here in the American market. That is why a lot of brands cannot survive here in the US, because people want big trucks like this, and this is what people use for work. People don't just drive these trucks for fun. Most times people actually work with these trucks. For example, if you have a trailer that you want to tow, this is what you use for towing the trailer. Is this new Maserati Grecale, which is a compact luxury SUV. And one of the strangest thing is that this one, as it is, cost $74,097 with a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. That is a very ridiculous price for an SUV like this that's been known to have some serious reliability problems. This one is another Grecale Moderna, which is a beautiful luxury SUV, but this one as it is costs $82,095. That is a lot of money for an SUV that is known to have reliability problem. And this is what the front is like. Maserati have really not done a lot to change the design. So what do you think? Do you think you will pay over 70,000 for this Maserati Grecale, or so what do you think about this video? What do you think is killing Stellantis, Jeep, Ram, Chrysler in the United States today? Please leave your comment in the comment section. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe, like, and share this video so that when I post future videos like this, you will be among the first to see my videos. Thank you, and I will see you next time.